Hi boys and girls, today you are going to learn about background, middle ground, and foreground. Foreground means the front, middle is in the middle, and the back is way in the back, okay? Background in the back, sorry about that. Okay, first job, you are going to use your pencil. I'm going to use a blue pen so that you can see. So I'm going to make a ground line for my foreground, just a nice wavy line. Then a line a little closer for my middle ground, just a wavy line. And then my background line, I'm going to go ahead, it's going to be close too, but it's going to look more like mountains, okay? And I want you to think of this as a mountain line and these as hills, okay? Anything that is closest to you will be further down in the page and really big, okay? So we're going to be making some Christmas trees. Now it'll look funny that your Christmas trees are going to be taller than your mountains way back there, but that's what happens with perspective, how you see things, how close objects are to you in your pictures. So since you're going to be doing this in pencil, it'll be a little bit easier. But since I'm with my pen, I'm going to start with the trunk. Okay, I stop at the top, and I'm going to be making a triangle. Okay, this tree is in the foreground. It's in the front. Now, here's the middle ground. I'm going to make a tree that's not as big, okay? I'm gonna make him start right there. That's his little home. Okay, middle ground. Now I'm going to make a small set of trees, maybe a tree row in the background. Okay. Now if you were looking at this for the mountains, they would just look like, the trees would just look like a dark color on your mountains. But I'll put it a little bit closer. Maybe 3 trees. Okay, now that's a great placement. Now, this side has a big tree. I think I'm going to put a big tree in the foreground over here, but you can only see a little bit of it. So I'm just going to work on my triangle right here. Like the triangle is so big that you don't get to see all of it, okay? So it's off the page. It would be a nice big triangle shape right here. Okay, now in your trees, you need to make it look like a tree. I'm going to do all of this with my Sharpie. Watch how I do this. I'm going to start at the top. And I'm using a wavy line, and I'm working my way down. Makes it look like a nice fluffy tree. Now I need to do this side. Nope, this one's off the page, that's okay. Okay, there's the bottom. Let's go over to this big tree. Okay, so we have our foreground trees, and I'm going to go ahead and trace my foreground line. Right there. Okay, now my middle ground tree, this little lonely tree right here, he will still have, or she, will still have these fluffy lines, but it will be tighter. Here, let me zoom in so you can see a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trace my middle ground line. Now that looks pretty good. Now my little trees back here, let me zoom in. You're not going to be able to see much detail. Now to trace my mountain line. Okay. So I have my background trees, my middle ground tree, and my two foreground trees. If you have enough room, I would really like you to pick one of your foreground trees to add a few ornaments to. I think I might have enough room over here to do a few as well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Those of you at home, you have construction paper crayons that you can use to color this. I'm going to go ahead and add a few little bit of snow piles on top of my mountains back there, okay, so that you can see. You do not have to do this part. This is something that I like to do. Okay, boys and girls, I can't wait to see how you've colored your pictures, and I will talk to you later.